University Challenge. Asking the questions and more Virgin.
Hello and welcome to University Challenge, where we're still in the round of 16. For tonight's teams, this will be their second match in this year's competition, and what's at stake is a place in the quarter-finals. The winners of this game will be the 6th team through to the next round. The losers will be the 18th team to be eliminated. The team from Trinity College, Cambridge qualified for this second round by beating Lineker College, Oxford. Trinity made a very strong start to that game, taking the first 5 starters and all but 2 of the bonuses that followed. And though the rest of the match was a much more even contest, that early lead ultimately proved insurmountable. So far, Trinity have demonstrated particularly impressive knowledge of pop music, modern theatre and synthetic diamonds. And the only bonus set they've really struggled with was about evolutionary biology. Let's meet the Trinity team for the second time.
Hi, I'm Piers Marchant. I'm from Sunbury-on-Thames and I'm studying history.
Hello, my name's Alessandro D'Atanasio. I'm from London and I'm studying physics.
And their captain.
Hi, I'm Yusuf Kand. I'm from Liverpool and I'm studying physics.
Hi, I'm Lily Carney. I'm from Backwell near Bristol and I'm studying for Masters in Systems Biology.
They're facing this year's team from Edinburgh, who won their first round heat against Newcastle by 200 points to 105. Edinburgh in that match were just a bit too quick on the buzzer for their northeastern rivals, making a number of very well-judged interruptions on questions about Brazilian music, weaving terms, pistachio nuts and the Marquis de Sade. They did, however, only convert around half the bonuses they won. They made short work of sets on Japanese food and Russian flags, but dropped a lot of points on architecture and mathematics. Let's meet the team from Edinburgh once again.
Hi, I'm Parthiv Ishwar. I'm from Portland, Oregon in the US, and I'm studying for a master's in sustainable lands and cities.
Hi, I'm Johnny Richards. I'm from Los Angeles, California, and I'm doing a PhD on ancient DNA.
And their captain.
Hi, I'm Alice Leonard. I'm from Portsmouth, and I'm studying for a master's in environment, culture and society.
Hi, I'm Rehan Amjad. I'm from Dublin and Glasgow, and I'm studying for a PhD in computer science.
Welcome back to all of you. Very nice to see you all. Best of luck. Fingers on buzzers. Here's your first starter for 10. What 8-letter word links all of the following? The name of a trilogy of influential radio documentaries comprising The Idea of the North, The Latecomers and The Quiet in the Land, made for the Canadian Broadcasting Corporation by the classical pianist Glenn Gould. The name of the home ground of the oldest association football club in the whole of Ireland, Cliftonville. The name of the polar fortress that serves as Superman's base.
Edinburgh Amjad.
Solitude.
It is Solitude. Well done. Your bonus is Edinburgh on plays about a literary figure. First performed in 2000, Neil Bartlett's play In Extremis centres on which writer's reported visit to a palm reader on the night of the 24th of March, 1895, to seek advice about the likely outcome of an upcoming libel suit?
Oscar Wilde.
It's giving Wilde, yeah. Wilde.
It's got to be Oscar Wilde. Subtitled The Three Trials of Oscar Wilde, what is the title of Moisés Kaufmann's 1997 play about Wilde's arrest and imprisonment? It takes its 2-word title from the specific crime with which Wilde was charged in 1895.
Happy with that? Gross indecency.
Yes. The 1998 play The Judas Kiss, concerning Wilde's relationship with Alfred Douglas, was written by which British playwright whose other works include the 1978 play Plenty and 2022's Straight Line Crazy?
Do you have a good guess? Just any British playwright, recent?
That's not Tom Stoppard, I don't think.
No, it's not.
Just go with it if you don't have anything.
Stoppard?
It's not Stoppard, no, it's David Hare. Another starter question. What nationality are all of the following golfers? A debutant at the 2023 Ryder Cup who became the first player to be selected without playing in a major championship, the man who defeated Phil Mickelson at Royal Troon in the 2016 Open, and the most successful European ever on the LPGA, Annika Sorenstam.
Edinburgh Ishwar.
Danish?
No.
Trinity Marchant.
Swedish.
It is Swedish, yes, well done. 3 questions for you, Trinity, on metals. In material science, what 10-letter term is used to denote a small group of metals with exceptionally high resistance to heat and wear that includes tungsten and tantalum? In physiology, the word designates a period of reduced responsiveness.
Unconscious? No. Unconscious? Anything? Impervious? Yeah. That's probably the best we've got. Impervious?
No, it's refractory. Located above tungsten in the periodic table, which refractory metal is the base of the alloy TZM, in which it is combined with titanium and zirconium? This metal is also often added to stainless steel to increase corrosion resistance.
Molybdenum?
Sounds right.
Molybdenum.
Yes. Used in rocket engine nozzles because of its high heat resistance, C103 is an alloy of hafnium and which refractory metal with very similar chemical and physical properties to tantalum?
Niobium.
Yes, well done. Let's start the question. What is the last word in the title of a work of political philosophy first published in 1689 that consists of two parts, the first replying to Robert Filmer's Patriarcha and the second declaring that the purpose of law is to preserve and enlarge freedom? The work is the principal political work of the philosopher John Locke, and the word in question follows two treatises on what?
Trinity cans.
Government.
It is, of course, government, yes. Three questions for you, Trinity, on Japanese folklore. Written with two kanji meaning strange and mysterious, what word is used in Japanese folklore as an umbrella term for minor supernatural entities such as Yuki Onna, a ghostly woman seen on snowy nights, and Tofu Kozo, a spirit that appears as a boy carrying tofu?
Shinigami?
Any other?
What do they call like the Godzilla movies? It's like
I'm not.
I don't think it is. But yeah, go with what you said.
Okay. And any ideas? Nominate Detonazio.
Shinigami?
No, they're called yokai. What short word specifically denotes a type of demonic, ogre-like creature in Japanese folklore, such as the one who swallows the title character in the folktale Isun Boshi? They are typically depicted as muscular giants with red or blue skin and horns.
Anything at all? No. Pass.
Oni. What general Japanese term for a ghost or spirit, often used to mean a vengeful spirit specifically, appears in the title of a 1997 animated film by Hayao Miyazaki?
This is a Ghibli film. There's a Mononoke.
That's a Princess Mononoke.
Yeah, it's just titled. Was that Totoro?
Any ideas?
Come on.
Go Totoro.
Totoro?
Like it was Mononoke.
Oh, sorry.
Picture round now. For your picture starter, you're going to see a map with a city marked on it. For 10 points, please name the city.
Trinity Merchant.
Montreal.
It is Montreal, yes. For your picture starter, you saw the Canadian city of Montreal, which lends its name to the 1987 agreement intended to protect the ozone layer. For your picture bonuses, I want you to identify 3 more cities which lend their name to international environmental agreements. First, this city, with a population of around 320,000, it gives its name to a 1979 agreement protecting migratory species.
So that's in North Rhine-Westphalia.
Cologne.
Dusseldorf.
Wait, no, Cologne's bigger than that.
Where's Trier?
Bonn, maybe?
Oh, Bonn. Bonn works, yeah. Bonn.
Yes. Secondly, this city, which names a 1971 convention on the preservation of wetlands.
Tehran.
Is Tehran that far north?
Tehran is on.
Is Tehran on the Caspian?
I mean, I don't see what else it would be.
Yeah, anything further? Yeah? Tehran.
No, that's Ramsar. And lastly, this city, which lends its name to the 1997 international protocol intended to reduce greenhouse gas emissions.
Yeah, Kyoto.
Of course, yes. Let's start the question. Responsible for the cellular transport of various organelles, vesicles, and other cargo, and for the alignment and segregation of chromosomes during mitosis, which major family of motor proteins are responsible for retrograde transport in the cytoskeleton? That is, they move along microtubules.
Trinity Carney.
Actins.
Now I'm afraid you lose 5 points. Towards the minus end, as opposed to the plus end directed kinesins.
Edinburgh Amjad.
Myosins?
No, it's dyneins. Now let's start the question. What word follows Asiatic in the name of a massacre of Roman citizens ordered by the Pontic king Mithridates in the 1st century BCE? Fatal in the name of a 1623 incident in which nearly 100 Catholic worshippers were killed by a collapsing floor at the French ambassador's residence in London, and Sicilian in the name of a 1282 revolt against...
Edinburgh Richards.
Vespers?
It is Vespers, well done. 3 questions for you, Edinburgh, about the British film director and screenwriter Joanna Hogg. Hogg's 2013 film Exhibition features which British songwriter and musician in the role of Dee? From 1977 to 1982, she was the guitarist in the punk band The Slits.
Polyester? No, polystyrene?
No.
Isn't it?
Did you Sex Respects?
Oh, yeah, you're right. The Slits.
Fifth Albertine? Yeah. Fifth Albertine.
Well done. Hogg's two-part film, The Souvenir, takes its title from a painting in the Wallace collection by which French Rococo artist? The painting depicts a spaniel observing a young woman in a pink dress carving an initial into a tree.
Fragonard.
Yes. What is the title of the 2022 film by Hogg in which Tilda Swinton plays both a middle-aged filmmaker and her elderly mother, who are staying in a mysterious, almost empty country hotel?
I feel like I've heard of this. I don't know which is
I
it.
can't give a name.
Yeah.
No. Pass.
It's The Eternal Daughter. Now let's start the question. Released in 2023, the BAFTA-winning video game Chia, that's T-C-H-I-A, is set on a fictional Pacific archipelago directly inspired by which non-self-governing territory where the game's creators Phil Crefo and Thierry Boura grew up?
Trinity Marchant.
New Caledonia.
Well done. It is indeed. Your bonuses, Trinity, are questions on Portuguese India. The state of Portuguese India began with the 1510 conquest of Goa, led by which explorer? His shipwreck, Flor de la Mar, is believed to contain a vast treasure.
Vasco da Gama.
Vasco da Gama.
No, it was Afonso de Albuquerque. Portugal transferred control of what is now modern Mumbai to England in 1661 as part of the dowry of which queen, the daughter of John IV of Portugal?
Bella?
Who married Charles II?
Well, Henrietta Maria. But
No,
that point,
she's French.
So who's James's?
Wait, it's not Caroline. Say Charlotte?
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 Yeah. Charlotte?
It's Catherine of Braganza. Portuguese influence on Indian cuisine can be seen in the name of which spicy curry dish, inspired by and named for a Portuguese marinade based on wine and garlic?
Vindaloo?
That's what I was thinking.
That's what I was thinking, yeah. Vindaloo.
It is indeed, yeah. Let's start the question. In 1897, the artist Camille Pissarro painted 14 views of which of Paris's Grand Boulevards, showing it in different weather conditions and at different times of day. The boulevard is named after...
Trinity can't.
Montpauson?
No, I'm afraid you lose 5 points, but is not located in a region of the city that includes the Bateau Levois, a building used as a studio by artists including Picasso and Modigliani, the Moulin de la Galette, and the Sacré-Cœur Basilica.
Edinburgh Richards.
Montmartre.
It is indeed. Well done. Your bonus of Edinburgh, with 5 points in it, are on artistic depictions of Alexander the Great. Alexander is depicted as a lance-wielding knight in Albrecht Altdorfer's depiction of the Battle of Issus, the first of the two fought between Alexander and which figure, who is shown fleeing in a golden chariot?
Darius.
Yeah, Darius.
Like that? Darius.
I need more than that.
The Great.
Yeah.
Darius the Great.
No, Darius the Great was Darius the First, and we need Darius the Third. Bad luck. The battles of Alexander were part of a series of tapestries designed for the Palace of Versailles by which artist, responsible for its decorative schema and court painter to Louis XIV from 1664?
I know this. I don't know. Just
Have we got
let's keep moving.
anything?
Let's keep moving. Yeah, I don't know.
Pass.
Charles Lebrun. A mosaic depicting Alexander at the Battle of Issus was discovered in the House of the Faun in the ruins of which ancient city?
Is it Pompeii? Yeah.
Yeah, sure. Pompeii.
Yes, it is. Well done. Let's start the question. The historic centre of which major city, with an estimated population of 1.5 million, lies principally on a coralline island in the Indian Ocean that is separated from its country's mainland by Tudor Creek and Kilindini Harbour? It is...
Edinburgh Ishwa.
Zanzibar?
No, I'm afraid you lose 5 points. It is the chief port and second largest city in Kenya.
Trinity Marchant.
Mombasa.
It is Mombasa, yes. 3 questions on the development of nanotechnology for you, Trinity. The 1959 lecture, There's Plenty of Room at the Bottom, concerning the physics of nanoscale motors and writing the Encyclopaedia Britannica on a pinhead, was given by which Nobel-winning physicist and developer of quantum electrodynamics?
Richard Feynman.
Yeah. Feynman.
Great man. The 2023 Nobel Prize for Physics was awarded to Maungi Bawendi, Louis Bruce and Alexei Yekimov for their work on which zero-dimensional semiconductor particles with unusual optical and electronic properties arising from quantum confinement?
Isn't two Bell's theorem, is it? That was the year before. Any ideas?
Three-dimensional quantum dots.
Yes, that's true. Quantum dots.
It is quantum dots, well done. Coined by K. Eric Drexler in the 1986 book Engines of Creation, what short alliterative term describes a potential future catastrophe where self-replicating nanobots consume all the biomass on the planet?
Grey goo.
Grey goo.
Well done. Let's start the question. Music round now. For your music starter, you're going to hear a piece of classical music. For 10 points, I need you to name the composer.
Trinity can't.
Handel?
No, you can hear a bit more Edinburgh, but not that much.
Edinburgh Richards.
Telemann?
No, it's Bach. We'll take your music bonuses when we get the next starter right. The biologist Svante Pääbo, winner of the 2022 Nobel Prize.
Trinity can't.
Circadian rhythm?
I'm afraid you lose 5 points. In physiology or medicine, has pioneered what specific scientific discipline which may be defined as the study of the DNA of ancient and extinct species?
Edinburgh Richards.
Paleogenomics?
It is indeed. Well done. For your music starter, a moment ago, you heard a piece from Bach's A Musical Offering, one of the 33 tracks selected by Japanese composer Ryuichi Sakamoto to be played at his funeral in 2023. For your music bonuses, you're going to hear 3 more pieces played at Sakamoto's funeral. First, I want you to name the pianist and leader of this jazz trio.
That's true. It could be Bill Evans.
Let's go with it.
It's not like super dense like I'd expect the Evans thing to be, but yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
Any other-
we should go with it.
Bill Evans.
Say that again?
Bill Evans.
Yes, well done. Secondly, name this singer with whom Sakamoto collaborated on several projects in the 1980s.
Ooh, he did a lot of work with David Sylvian. I don't think this is Bowie either.
No, it's not Bowie.
Does it sound like anyone else to you?
No, just
Nominate Amjad.
David Sylvian?
Well done. Lastly, I want the composer of this piece arranged for orchestra.
Oh, it's... it's Satie. It's Satie. It's his first tune.
Satie.
It is, of course, Eric Satie, yes. Scores level. About which English poet, active largely in the 17th century, did critic John Carey say the following in a major biography? If there is a single essential quality which makes him him, it is his passion for fusion or interpenetration. The impulse to bind opposites can be seen either in...
Edinburgh Richards.
Donne?
It is John Donne, yes. 3 questions on a writer. Born in Guangzhou in 1996, which author's works include the Poppy War trilogy of fantasy books, which, according to her, explore the question, what if Mao Zedong had been a teenage girl?
what was the year?
Born in Guangzhou, 1980s.
Is it R.F. Kuang?
I like that.
Yeah?
Yeah, R.F. Kuang.
Well done. In 2023, it was revealed that Kuang's novel, Babel, was among several works explicitly excluded from consideration at which major science fiction literature awards, which that year were held in China. These awards are named after the founder of Amazing Stories magazine.
I think it'll be the Hugos. Yeah.
The Hugos.
Correct. What is the title of Kuang's 2023 novel about a white author who decides to pass off an unpublished manuscript by a dead Asian American friend as her own work? It is a term more often applied critically to white actors impersonating Asian people.
Yellowface.
Correct. Let's start the question. What word for an item of clothing follows red in the name of a radical women's liberation group founded in New York in 1969 by Ellen Willis and Shulamith Firestone? They coined the name by analogy with that of an 18th century women's social and educational movement whose leading figures included Elizabeth Montagu and Elizabeth
Edinburgh Richards.
Stockings?
Correct, well done. Your bonus is Edinburgh, 3 questions on philosophy. What term is used in moral philosophy for theories which state that outcomes determine normative properties? It is often contrasted with deontology.
Consequentialism.
It is. Which philosopher, the author of the 1957 work Intention, coined the term consequentialism to criticise such moral theories? Its most notable use being in her 1958 paper, Modern Moral Philosophy.
Yeah, go with
Yeah.
it. Go with it.
Foot.
Oh, it's Anscombe. Anscombe was a student of which Austrian philosopher? She would go on to translate many of his works into English, including Philosophical Investigations.
Wittgenstein.
It was Wittgenstein, yes. Let's start the question. From about 95 BCE, Tigranes the Great ruled which kingdom, briefly making it the major power on the eastern borders of Rome? A later ruler of the same state, Tiridates III, was converted to Christianity by St. Gregory the Illuminator, making his kingdom the first...
Edinburgh Amjad.
Armenia.
It is Armenia, yes. Your bonuses, Edinburgh, are on songs whose titles are years. Released in January 1996 from the album Melancholy and the Infinite Sadness, the song 1979 is by which band, led by frontman Billy Corgan?
Smashing Pumpkins.
It is the Smashing Pumpkins. Dialogue from the TV series Mysteries, Magic and Miracles is used as a vocal sample in 1969, a song by which Scottish electronic duo? The song opens side C on the 2002 album GeoGaddy.
It is.
Brought to Canada.
Yes, both featuring Troy Sivan. 1999 and 2099 are tracks by what artists, both appearing on a self-titled album of 2019?
Yeah,
Charlie XCX.
Yeah, that's right. Let's start the question. Picture round now. For your picture starter, you're going to see a still from a film. For 10 points, I need you to give me its name.
Trinity Marchant.
Battleship Potemkin.
Well done. For your picture starter, Trinity, you saw a still from Sergei Eisenstein's 1925 film Battleship Potemkin, one of the works of art discussed in Otto Karl Werkmeister's book Icons of the Left, concerning the use of socialist art in Western society. For your picture bonuses, 3 more works discussed in Werkmeister's book. First, I need the name of the artist of this painting, which Werkmeister describes as a composite pictorial and literary icon for left-wing intellectuals with uncertain political aspirations.
Otodix, maybe, yeah, it looks like that. Otodix.
No, it's Paul Klee. Second, I need the name of this Italian film, described by Werkmeister as casting modern art's traditional ambivalence about its revolutionary potential in the comic mode.
Let's go The Leopard.
The Leopard.
No, that's And the Ship Sails On by Fellini. Lastly, the artist of this piece, in which, according to Werkmeister, interconnected notions of sexuality, aggression and murder are intertwined.
Could be... Who do you think, sorry? Maybe Brack? No, or Dali?
It's the etching.
Who?
Do it's etching or something, I don't know.
Who do you think? Jura.
No, it's Picasso. Let's start the question. What single French word appears before de doléance in the name of an extensive list of complaints commissioned for the meeting of the Estates General of 1789? The same word precedes du cinéma in the name of a journal founded...
Trinity Marchant.
Cahiers.
Yes, it's pronounced Cahiers, but I'll accept that, yeah. 3 questions for you, Trinity, on an Italian city. The tombs of Galileo, Michelangelo and Machiavelli are located in the Basilica of Santa Croce, a notable Gothic church in which Italian city?
I assume Florence.
Yeah. Florence.
Yes, the Bardi and Peruzzi chapels in Santa Croce contain frescoes by which early Italian artist? Believed to have been a pupil of Cimabue, he died in Florence in 1337.
Giotto.
Yeah. Giotto.
Yes, in Santa Croce with no Baedeker is the second chapter of which novel by E.M. Forster? Its characters include Lucy Honeychurch and Eleanor Lavish.
Review, Howard's End.
A Room with a View.
Yes, it is. Now I'll start the question. Give the surname of any of the 3 computer scientists who give their names to the widely used public key asymmetric cryptographic algorithm, the strength of which derives from the difficulty of calculating prime factors of large numbers used in the encryption process. It is commonly known by the initials RSA.
Trinity Carney.
Rindale?
No. You may not confer. Anyone want to have a buzz? No, I'll tell you. It was Rivest, Shamir or Edelman. Now I'll start the question. Answer as soon as your name is called. What number results if you subtract the number of strings in a typical balalaika from the number of strings in a typical mandolin? In a diatonic scale, this number...
9.
Edinburgh.
9.
No, I'm afraid you lose 5 points. This number indicates the dominant interval above the tonic note.
Trinity Detonazio.
5.
Yes, as in 8 minus 3. Your bonuses are on particle physics. In the standard model of particle physics, the 4 vector bosons that mediate fundamental forces are also known as the what bosons?
W? No.
Vector.
Vector bosons.
Come on.
Carrier, intermediate. Carrier.
No, they're known as the gauge bosons.
Gauge.
Which 2 letters of the Roman alphabet are used to designate the 2
WZ.
gauge... Yes, what name is given to the gauge boson that transmits the strong nuclear force binding quarks and nucleons?
Gluon.
Yes. Let's start the question. Tangaroa is the largest settlement of what island, which lies approximately 1,900 kilometres east of the...
Edinburgh Richards.
Easter Island?
It is Easter Island, yes. Your bonuses, Edinburgh, are 3 questions on the 20th century French author Nathalie Sarraute. Born in Russia in 1900, Sarraute was an exponent of what development in prose fiction that cast aside restraints of the traditional novel, such as plot and dialogue. It is often expressed by a 2-word French term.
Oh, I don't know. I mean, like, I was going to say modernism, but I don't...
Come on.
Could it
Like
be a
Nouveau Vogue?
Yeah, let's go with that.
Nouvelle Vogue.
No, it's Nouveau Roman. In the title of a 1939 work, what biological term did Sorot use for pre-conscious and pre-personal undercurrents of the mind? In botany, this term denotes the growth of a plant in response to an external stimulus.
Oh, tropism.
Yeah? Tropism.
Yes, which Belgian-born director and photographer associated with the Nouvelle Vague dedicated her 1985 film Vagabond to Sorot? Her other films include Cléo de 5 à 7.
It's Agnes Varda.
Nominate Amjad.
Agnes Varda.
It is indeed, yes. Let's start the question. I need 2 short words here. In chemistry, Arrhenius...
Trinity detonatio.
Acid base.
Yes, well done. Your bonuses then are on vegetables mentioned in Maya Angelou's poem The Health Food Diner, which extols traditional high-calorie dishes. In each case, identify the food from the description. Among things that are, quote, sure to make me run, Maya Angelou lists no smoking signs, raw mustard greens, and what summer squash by the ton. You may give the Italian name used by the poet or the French name that is more common in the UK.
Pumpkin, sweet.
Aubergine.
No, it's zucchini. Give the short word that completes this line. Health food folks around the world are thinned by anxious zeal. They look for help in seafood. What? Examples of this seaweed in Japanese cuisine include wakame.
Nori.
No, it's kelp. In the second stanza, what traditional Christmas vegetable appears along with turnips mashed? It appears in a proverb that begins fine words.
Christmas veg, Brussels sprouts.
Yeah, sprouts.
No, it's parsnips. Let's start the question. I'm looking for the name of an author here. Ex-Commando and the Halberdiers are fictional regiments joined by Guy Crouchback in which author's Sword of Honour trilogy? In Put Out More Flags, this author satirised the phony war through characters from his earlier novels such as Vile Bodies and Decline and Fall.
Edinburgh Leonard.
War.
Yes, it is even a war, yes. Your bonuses, Edinburgh, 3 bonuses on a figure in Greek legend. Which woman, a daughter of Agamemnon, was offered as a sacrifice to Artemis in the lead-up to the Trojan War in exchange for favourable sailing conditions?
Nominate Amjad.
Iphigenia.
Yes. Which port town in Boeotia is said to have been the site of the sacrifice of Iphigenia?
Iphis?
I think that's. I can't remember, but it sounds
Iphis,
right.
I think.
Yeah.
Iphis.
Aulis. In order to lure Iphigenia to Aulis, Agamemnon arranges a fake marriage for her to whom? After the bridegroom discovers the plot, he vows to defend her, but she is condemned to be sacrificed.
Could be a lot of different people. Maybe Odysseus or Achilles. No, Odysseus is already married.
Nominate Amjad.
Achilles?
Yes, it is Achilles. Let's start the question. Located in the northwest of its country, the city of Tucumán gives its name to a congress of 1816.
Trinity Merchant.
Argentina.
Yes, your bonuses are on East Asian place names and cultural terms. In each case, I need 2 answers. Give both of these words a Chinese cultural term meaning wind, water, and a Japanese historical term meaning divine wind, originally applied to the gales that halted the Mongol invasions of 1274 and 1281.
Something kamikaze.
Pass. Kamikaze.
No, it's Feng Shui and Kamikaze. Both beginning with the same Chinese character. What 2 words mean, respectively, variety of edible seaweed, often used to make stock in Japanese, and capital of Yunnan province in southwestern China? And at the goal, Trinity have 150 and Edinburgh have 180. Oh, Trinity. Bad luck. It feels so brutal to say goodbye, but you were so good. You were so good. It's just they were ever so slightly better. I'm so sorry that we have to say goodbye to you, and it's no consolation losing to a fantastic team, but we've hugely enjoyed having you. Thank you so much for coming along and playing so well. Edinburgh, my goodness me. You know, what you want to do is develop a big lead so you can relax rather than... But anyway, you are through, and we shall see you again in the quarterfinals. I hope we shall see you again too for another second round match. But until then, it is goodbye from Trinity College, Cambridge.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Bye.
It's goodbye from Edinburgh.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
And it's goodbye from me. Goodbye.